Hello bachon, namaste and a very warm welcome to today's daily current affairs session. I am so excited to see you all here. Kaise hain aap sab? I really hope your preparation is going strong. Today, we've got a completely packed session with some incredibly important updates that are directly relevant to your upcoming exams. So quickly find a quiet spot, grab your notebooks and your absolute favorite pens because we're going to break down today's news step by step. चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
Here is a quick look at our syllabus for today's class. We are dividing our session into 4 clear blocks. Number 1, sports and IPL records. Number 2, national news and polity. Number 3, science, health and tech. And number 4, international and miscellaneous news. Organizing it like this will really help you make clean, structured notes. Let's begin.
Section 1. Sports and IPL records. Key data points for prelims. Apna pen ready rakhiye, let's dive straight into the data. Okay, so listen to this because it's actually a historic stat. For the very first time in an IPL season, Indian batters actually scored quicker than overseas batters. Seriously, our Indian players hit a massive strike rate of 157.10 compared to 154.71 for overseas players. And please note this down, the overall tournament strike rate hit an all-time record of 156.34. Yet clear evidence, hey, of exactly how aggressive Indian batting has become.
Now look at this number on your screen, 15. This belongs to the absolute sensation of the tournament, Rajasthan Royals opener Vaibhav Sooryavanshi. Guys, at just 15 years old, he became the youngest orange cap winner in IPL history. He scored a phenomenal 776 runs. And what's crazy is that his strike rate was 237.30 with a record 72 sixes. Exam point of view से एक और fact याद रखना, he missed out on centuries 3 times recently, getting out in the 90s. That's 93, 97, and in qualifier 2, he got out on 96. एकदम star mark कर लीजिए इस नाम को.
Looking at the highest individual scores in the history of IPL finals, direct factual data like this is highly probable for your MCQs. At the very top is Shane Watson, with 117 not out in 2018. Then we have Vridhiman Saha with 115 not out in 2014 and Sai Sudarshan with 96 in 2023. Examiners might easily ask you to arrange these chronologically or identify the top scorer. Inka screenshot le lo ya likh lo bachon.
Now, what's really interesting here is Shubman Gill's track record in IPL finals. He's actually featured in 3 finals so far, which were in 2021, 2022, and 2023. His total runs stand at 135, with a brilliant average of 67.50 and a strike rate of 127.35. This is very relevant right now because Gill is the current captain of Gujarat Titans, and they're facing RCB in the 2026 IPL final.
Another crucial number for you to remember, 29. This represents the total wickets taken by GT pacer Kagiso Rabada in IPL 2026. And with these 29 wickets, he won the purple cap for the tournament. But here's where the MCQ question will come from. Rabada is now only the 4th player in history to win the purple cap multiple times. He officially joins the elite list of Dwayne Bravo, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, and Harsho Patel. Samajh aa gaya? It's a very important list to remember.
Let's quickly wrap up the rest of the IPL news. For the big 2026 final, RCB captain Rajat Patidar won the toss and elected to bowl against GT. Just a quick trend to note here. The team winning the toss has actually won 10 out of the previous 18 finals. Elsewhere, RR sealed the final playoff spot by beating MI, officially eliminating PBKS and KKR. And finally, some on-field drama to note. Virat Kohli refused to shake hands with SRH's Travis Head after a verbal spat during their match where Head apparently mocked Kohli's impact player role.
Moving right along to Section 2, National News and Polity, Current Events Analysis. Switch your mindsets to national affairs now. Keep your analytical hats on, and let's maintain absolute neutrality.
We're starting with international borders. Nepal's Prime Minister Balan Shah recently stated in their parliament, quote, "Not only has India encroached on Nepal's land, but Nepal has also encroached on India's land in multiple places. For your geography and international relations mapping, you absolutely must remember the disputed areas. Nepal claims India's Limpiadra, Lippu Lake, and Kalapani. Please open your atlases after class and locate these 3 exact points. It's a guaranteed potential question."
Next, we're looking at a major law and order development in UP. This is the exact sequence of events in the UP police encounter of Assad in Ghaziabad. So, Assad was absconding after allegedly killing a 17-year-old boy named Surya on Bakrid. The police received a tip-off, intercepted him as he arrived to collect escape money from his friends, and when he opened fire, he was killed in retaliatory fire. It's an objective sequence of events. Just keep it clear in your notes.
Now, this next piece of data is deeply tragic but very, very important for your health and social issues syllabus. In just a single year, between April 2025 and March 2026, 53 pregnant women passed away before, during, or after childbirth in the city district of Madhya Pradesh. The absolute most heartbreaking data point here is that the average age of these deceased mothers was just 26, and the youngest was only 19. This really highlights severe systemic gaps in maternal health care that you can and should cite in your mains answers.
Here are 3 quick polity and national updates for your one-liners. First, an interesting election rule. TMC's candidate Jahangir withdrew from the fall to repoll, but because he withdrew after the Election Commission's deadline, his name actually stayed on the EVM, and he still got around 6,000 valid votes. Second, Prashant Kishore's Jan Suraj party will officially contest the Bankipur Assembly bypoll in Bihar. And third, a 29-year-old IIT graduate was arrested in Mathura for posing as a spiritual guru and allegedly assaulting women.
And to lighten the mood just a bit, look at this satirical political outfit launched recently called the Cockroach Janta Party. It was launched by strategist Abhijit Dipke after the Chief Justice of India compared people entering the legal profession with fake degrees to cockroaches and parasites. Their hilarious manifesto says members literally must be lazy and unemployed. But jokes apart, they demand a serious 20-year election ban on defeating politicians, which is an interesting talking point.
All right, Section 3, Science, Health, and Tech Concepts. Concept simplification time. Take a deep breath. Let's simplify some biology and chemistry together. First up, a very tasty question for you all. What exactly happens to your body when you eat a mango daily? Apne mind mein socho, it's summer fruit season, we all love them, but what does the actual science say about it? Well, here is the scientific breakdown, and please highlight these keywords for your MCQs. Mangoes contain enzymes called amylases that aid digestion. They are totally packed with vitamins A and C, which help with skin repair and boost your white blood cells for immunity. And very importantly, they are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin. These specific antioxidants protect your eyes from harmful blue light. Mark these chemical names down. Examiners absolutely love them. Next, a really fascinating chemistry concept. Have you ever wondered why gold jewelry remains untarnished for centuries? Why doesn't gold just rust? Well, scientists have discovered that for the most common gold surfaces, the surface atoms naturally rearrange themselves into protective patterns. This atomic rearrangement dramatically suppresses any reaction with oxygen, making it highly resistant to oxidation. This is exactly why gold shines forever. Moving on to a wild tech leak. The unannounced Google Pixel Watch 5 was literally found underwater. A friend of Gearbox Software's ex-CEO Randy Pitchford found it while scuba diving near the island of St. Martin. Surprisingly, it had no battery power left, but was still showing the correct time. Pitchford says he's returning it, but tech enthusiasts got a completely free sneak peek.
And finally, Section 4, International and Miscellaneous News. This is a quick wrap-up to round out your daily notes. Stay with me, Bacho. We are almost done.
On the diplomatic front, we have a major international relations update. U.S. President Donald Trump has officially invited Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit the White House in the near future. This invitation was extended via the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, according to U.S. Ambassador Sergio Gore. This is definitely a developing story to track for our bilateral relations notes.
Here is a quick, interesting piece of economic trivia for you. Pontisha Shah, a Mumbai-based Emirates cabin crew member, revealed their pay structure. New economy-class crew get a fixed salary around 1.28 to 1.42 lakh rupees, plus a meal allowance of 25 to 38,000, plus a flying pay of roughly 1,785 rupees per hour. If they log 80 flying hours, the total crosses 3 lakh rupees a month. A really fascinating look into aviation economics.
Finally, let's rapidly cross off our last 3 miscellaneous updates to complete our syllabus. In a very heartwarming story, Hyderabad police promptly rescued a mentally challenged woman found wandering unclothed, arranging clothes and reuniting her with her son within hours. Meanwhile, a second autopsy was performed by AIIMS Delhi on Twisha Sharma, a Noida woman who died at her matrimonial home after her family alleged lapses.
And veteran actress Anita Kanwal at 72 shared a heartbreaking note about giving auditions but not getting work, despite once doing 13 shows simultaneously.
And that brings us to the very end of today's analysis. As you revise today's notes, I want you to ask yourself, from sports milestones to critical maternal health data, which of these updates do you think will have the biggest impact on India's future policies? Think about it. मुझे उम्मीद है आपने सारे important points note कर लिए होंगे. For the complete PDF notes of today's class, please join our Telegram channel right now. The link is right down in the description. If you found this explainer helpful, please hit that like button, share it with your fellow aspirant friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. पढ़ते रहिए, and I will see you in the next class. All the best!